right, Sean Tell, FightHype.com here with the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby. Got a huge fight coming up with Gervonta Davis and Mario Barrios for WBA super lightweight title, June 26th in Atlanta on Showtime pay-per-view. Leonard, I've had some, there's so much talk about size in this fight, how much bigger Barrios is. But talk to some fighters and they say, if you really got the skills and you could carry that power up, fighting bigger guys can be, in a way, easier for you because it's a bigger target. What do you think about that?
Well, that's a catch-22. That depends upon who you're fighting, too. This guy, he's very good, man. And I'm not stupid. I'm not one of these ones that's gonna play into, the notion that this is gonna be easy. Tank's got to figure this shit out. Barrios presents some I ain't gonna say issues, but he has certain strengths that if used in the right way, they could create a problem. But the good thing about Tank is that he's go mode. And I think that he wants to go out there and continue giving the fans incredibly exciting fights. And obviously with Barrios being undefeated, he doesn't know what taking an L is like. And he's of the mindset that he wants to just go in there and shock the world. So Tank's got to be prepared from A to Z. He's had a terrific camp, great sparring. His weight is good. So he'll be right on point where he needs to be.
Yeah, how was camp for Gervonta for this fight? Versus the Leo Santa Cruz fight, was it even better?
Yeah, it was better because again, Tank's starting to come into his own. This is his second full camp in Vegas, and he loves it here for a number of reasons. The solitude, him and his training team are out here and they're comfortable, and he's just, he has laser focus. There are no distractions out here, and that's what you need when you're a championship level fighter. And so again, he's grown into a comfort zone, which allows him to be able to be at his best. And again, I'm very confident on 26 June that we're going to see an even better version of Gervonta Davis that we saw in his last fight against Leo Santa Cruz.
Damn. He was looking like he deserves to enter that pound-for-pound list after that Santa Cruz.
Well, Tank should have been on the pound-for-pound list, but again, I don't care nothing about that. That's for not necessarily you per se, but that's for the media people to speculate this, because one week it's this guy and that week. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean, I already know Tank is already one of the best fighters in the world, and he's been that way. Again, it's just for you guys to see it and understand that. What he's essentially done is he's became a box office attraction right in front of everyone's own eyes. He's the only young fighter, especially that's out there, that you can take him anywhere and he's gonna sell out. There's not one fighter out there that can do that. Not one in the sport. Not one. You name it, and
Canelo could sell out some venues for sure. But
who?
Canelo could sell out some venues.
He didn't do that in Miami. He didn't do that in Miami.
He did it in Dallas.
He did it in Dallas. Of course he did. But he didn't do it in Miami. But I'm just saying, and I'm not. That's no shot at him because he's a big star in the sport. But Tank's on that ass, as far as becoming an attraction. And trust me, I've been telling everybody, and now they're starting to see it.
Speaking about being on that ass, you mentioned it after Floyd's fight with Logan Paul. He was walking down a guy 60 pounds heavier than him. Do you think Tank, despite coming up weight, we'll see him walk down Mario Barrios parts in that fight?
Okay. One, Floyd was fighting an exhibition.
Right. And
that's not even Floyd's style of fighting.
Right.
Okay. Tank walks your ass down and he goes to get you. And it's from round one. It's from round one. That's one thing I really admire about him is that he's gonna get the fans exactly what they want to see. There's no doubt, and he's gonna die trying.
Does he ever give them what they want to see too much for your taste, or?
No. That's his style of fighting,
right.
and he's become extremely successful with that. But see, that's the only style you guys have seen. Tank is a tremendous boxer. I'm telling you, he can box his ass off. But again, y'all just only been able to see him just you know, walk guys down, hit them with big shots. But I mean, he's a very, very slick boxer too, if he needs to. But why have to go in your bag when you don't have to?
You think in this fight he'll have to go in that bag?
Who knows? We gotta wait and see. I mean, he'll know once he gets in there with Barrios, you know, what kind of problems Barrios brings. Obviously, with him being tall and rangy, again, you know, but you got to be able to know how to use that and to be effective with that. You know, Tank knows how to do it all. He can box, he can bang. He has very good defense. You know, and Tank wants to come out in this fight and be better than he was in the last fight. I can tell you that now.
Is this a one-off at 140, or have you guys decided yet?
Hey, it is what it is. You know, he has a tremendous task in front of him. You know, on the 26th, and I don't never look past anything of that nature. But Tank is one of the only fighters in the sport that's able to, you know, kind of have versatility to be able to do different things.
3 different weight classes.
Yeah, you know, right now he's the biggest name in 130, 135, and 140. He hadn't had one fight at 140 yet, and he's already the biggest name.
How's ticket sales and everything tracking in Atlanta?
Oh, tremendous. You know, in the first hour, he sold more tickets than some of these guys got in their entire fight. You know, and that's a fact. You know, and the numbers don't lie. So again, we definitely expect another tremendous sellout in the great city of Atlanta. You know, again, it's going to be a movie. That's exactly what it's going to be.
Is it going to be set up for like a home base of his for fights? This is like the second big one there you guys have had.
Well, Atlanta's his second home. You know, they love him down there. And again, the one key thing about being a box office attraction and being a fighter that the fans want to see is that he gives them exactly what they want to see. So it don't matter where he goes to fight. Don't matter where he goes to fight. He gonna sell the arena out.
At what juncture did you realize that Tank was going to be this box office as he is right now?
Well, again, I've been in this game operating at the highest level for a number of years. Again, he's a once in a generational type of fighter. You know, he has that it factor, and the thing is that he's starting to understand kind of what all that means. You know what I'm saying? It's like he knows and sees. He's a much bigger fighter than he was even in his last fight, because again, when you look around at the celebrities who were at his event and all the accolades that he got from all the mainstream superstars, you know, in the world, you know, it just goes to show you at the level he's operating and the eyeballs who are locked in to see him, because they know when he comes, anytime he steps up in that ring, he looking to get your ass out of there.
What does it say about Gervonta? I think it's very hard to argue that he's probably the biggest attraction in American boxing and obviously one of the top worldwide. What does that say at such a young age? Because the rest of them are veterans who've been around, such as a Canelo, but Gervonta is the youngest and one of, if not, you know, at the very top.
Tank is bigger than all of those guys combined, the younger guys. You can put them all in one ball of wax and he's bigger than all of them together. And it ain't even close. Ain't even close.
Ryan Garcia included, Leonard?
And Ryan Garcia, add him into that crew too. Add him in, because the numbers don't lie. You know, he has been able to gain lots of attention on social media, you know, but obviously that has to translate to becoming like a quote unquote a box office attraction.
Ticket sales and views and such.
Yeah, all of the above. All of the above. All of the above.
And Leonard,
Tank has shown you that he can go to the UK, he can go to LA, he can go to New York, he can go to Baltimore, you know what I'm saying? He can go to Atlanta. And everywhere he goes, we get the same result.
and Leonard Shakur Stevenson fights this Saturday. Any chance in the future years that him and Tank will cross paths, you think?
Who knows?
Do you think that's a good fight?
Shakur's a very good fighter. Very good fighter. Tank's a pay-per-view fighter. Big difference.
And you know, well, do you think he would beat Valdez if he gets that? That's the fight he really wants on that
Who?
side. Shakur Stevenson.
Oh, I'm not here to talk about Shakur.
Okay.
I mean, no disrespect to you. It's all about Gervonta Tank Davis.